Hi ladies, I am back and I promised you guys that I had something really cool for you, and I do. This was released at Sephora online last Monday, I want to say. It was released on March 3rd, and it is the Divergent makeup kit, limited edition, to go with the release of the Divergent movie that's coming out on March 21st. And it's super cool. There is the Ferris wheel from the movie, and when you open it up, it opens up like this. Right in here, see it has the Ferris wheel on the inside. Right in there it has product, it has cards in there to give you ideas on how to use the palettes. Comes with 3 eyeshadow palettes, and over here a cheek palette with 2 blushes, a bronzer, and a pearl highlighter. It's really, really pretty. 4 limited edition lip glosses, and a dual-ended brush, a blusher, and a eyeshadow blending brush. And I am wearing the makeup from this box tonight. Not all of the makeup, obviously, but some of it. So I'm going to pull all of these out of here so I don't risk dropping it and shattering any of it. It retails for $59.50, and I don't know if it's available to everybody yet. Sephora said at some point it will become available to everybody, but for now it's available to VIB Rouges. They do have another set on there. It's just a 1 palette set. It comes with some eyeshadows, a blush, and a highlighter, and a lip gloss, I believe, that's available to everybody. And then there's a nail polish set that's going to be released, and I may look into buying that. But for now, this is just great. This is perfect. I have a ton of nail polish. I do have a lot of makeup, but I really, for some reason, I just really wanted this. So I got it. I'm looking for the palette that I used tonight, and of course it's going to be the last one I picked up. Excuse me. Get my handy copy. Filming in the middle of the night while the rest of you guys are asleep, but that's my schedule. So, each one of them comes with this on the end. Excuse that it's not really dug into. I just actually attempted to do a video and I screwed it up, so I had to start over again. This you can apply wet or dry, and depending on how you apply it, it looks different, and it's really pretty. When you apply it wet, it looks like it's almost like an ice sheen, and I actually have it on my arm, both dry and wet. And the really cool thing about this is these eyeshadows don't have any fallout. I was really stunned because every single eyeshadow I have in my vanity has some sort of fallout, and these, none of them did. So not even this glitter one. I have my brush here. It's wet, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'll grab some more product. Actually, I need it wetter than this. I have a bowl of water right here. And I'm gonna just show you guys. This is the color Choose. And then I'm just gonna grab some product here and see if you guys can see it on the brush. See right there? Excuse me. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and I'll apply it further up my arm. Anyways, it applies very well. Smooth, no chunkiness, nothing. And it's just, the color is not going to look right on my camera. I am so sorry about that. I'm trying the best I can with what I have up here. I don't know if it's my camera or my computer, but I'm gonna let that dry, and I will show you guys. There's no fallout. There's no chunkiness, no nothing. It's amazing. I'm very happy with the quality of this. What I have on my eyes, I'm going to close my eyes and see if you guys can see. You may not be able to. My camera might be blurring out on me or changing colors or whatever. So anyways, I used the colors in here are Humble Sheen, Peaceful Shimmer, Radiant Initiation, and Burnt Mahogany. The Burnt Mahogany is just this really rich chocolate color, and it's super pretty. I have that in my crease and along my lower lash and upper lash line. And the Humble Sheen is all over my lid. And Peaceful Shimmer is on the inner corners of my eyes. Some of this I've actually rubbed off because I've actually filmed some other videos before this one. And then the Radiant Initiation is on the outer corners of my eyes. They applied very well, very smooth. I didn't need to keep going back and getting product. I just one sweep of my eyeshadow brush and the color was there, and I didn't have a bunch of crap on my cheeks or anything when I was done. I was just, I'm super happy with this eyeshadow. I will be trying the other palettes over the next week or so, and I know this is like blasphemy or something, but I'm going to tell you guys the pigmentation and the application of these eyeshadows is better than even Urban Decay or Stila. I don't know who made these eyeshadows. I don't know who the manufacturer is, but it's awesome. The quality is really great. And yes, I love Urban Decay. I love Stila. I love Too Faced. I have a Too Faced palette in my drawer over there, and great pigmentation, creamy eyeshadow, really great. These are giving them a run for their money already on their first use. So really great. This is, and they're each named for, for a faction that they go with the factions in the movies. This is the Erudite Eye Palette. Some of them I'm not going to be able to pronounce, and I apologize. So I'm just going to do the best I can. Okay, this one's easy. Dauntless Eyeshadow Palette, Eye Palette. This one has a super pretty Erudite Sapphire blue, and I'm not going to try to swatch these ones because they're going to look like bruises on my arms with the color. I'm sorry, my hair. This one has a Serene Vanilla in it, and that one reminds me of Strange from the Naked 3. So I'm happy about that because I hit pan on the Strange. It's one of my favorite base colors from any of my palettes, so I've used that a lot. This has it's Dauntless ink. It's a black one that's going to be good for a liner. I like to set my eyeliner with eyeshadow, so then I don't end up with smudges and eyeliner all over my face if I'm using one that smears. Diverge, that's another one of the ones that you can apply wet or dry. That's this one right here. This is the Sapphire one. It's a really beautiful blue color, rich blue color. That is the vanilla one. That one's the one that reminds me of the Strange. And then that's the Dauntless ink. It's a pure black, and it's definitely black. It's super pretty. Excuse me. The last eyeshadow palette is Abnegation Eye Palette, and this one has Bold Espresso, Intrepid Moss, Golden Honesty, and Altruistic Almond, and it has the one that's on the side is Transform. And I think this one is going to be another one of my favorites out of here. The Golden Honesty right here, that reminds me of, I don't even think you're going to be able to see it. It reminds me of Kitten, Stila's Kitten. And the Intrepid Moss is similar to, it's one of the Urban Decay, and the name's slipping my mind right now. And the Bold Espresso is a super rich, again, a super rich chocolate color, and you can't go wrong with those. And my camera, stop that. Look at it. Look how terrible that looks. Seriously? Okay. So I don't know why it's slipping my mind. It's one of their like biggest sellers, Urban Decay's biggest sellers. I can't remember the name of it. Anyways, so those are the eyeshadow palettes. And then there's a cheek palette in here. And these are pigmented. Super pigmented. They're up there with Urban Decay's Naked Flushed. You know, when you put that blush on for the first time, you're not expecting, you're going, oh crap. Okay, so you're going to have to back off that a little bit. That's what these are like. The mist, it's, there's Obscure Coral, Misty Rose. The highlighter is Gleaming Pearl. And the bronzer is Intelligent Bronze. And they're all super pigmented. And they're good size. I use the bronzer and the Misty Rose. So, the Obscure Coral, the corals and stuff like that, I like to save those for summertime. I have a coral blush from Cargo and a couple lip glosses and stuff and a bronzer that I have in a bag that's ready for summertime. So I just, for some reason, I like to use the coral colors in summertime and the rose colors for wintertime. It's just a personal preference. Rosy cheeks in the wintertime and kind of like coral, you know, bronzy summertime. The Gleaming Pearl, the highlighter, it's typically, it's like most other highlighters that you get. I like this better than the one in my Naked Flushed, because the one in the Naked Flushed is really chalky. I wasn't expecting that, but this one, you're not going to be able to see it. Well, maybe not. No. Anyways, this one is just, it's a very light shimmer, and it's nice, and there's no chalkiness. It's not overwhelming. So very seldom do I use the highlighter out of my Naked Flushed. I use the blush and the bronzer. So those are the palettes. And then there's lip glosses. There's 4 lip glosses, and they're all very flattering colors. They're beautiful. And there is Natural Virtue. So there's that one. These ones, I probably can swatch these ones. Let me just clean the highlighter off there. Okay, so Natural Virtue. And then Temptation's Choice. This one is very shimmery. And it's a nude. And then there is Fear Not. And this one, I really like this one. This one reminds me of Marvelous Moxie's Rebel. And then these are all, they're flat. And they're not too big, so I like them. They're gonna fit in my pocket very well, and I like that. I'm a lip gloss junkie. And Jenna Marbles does these videos. She does this one, like, we're goo hoarders, and I am one of those goo hoarders. I have tons of goo, and I can't stop myself. So, anyways, Supreme Ritual. This one is basically, this one's probably not going to work for me, but I'll just use it as a moisturizing lip balm or something. So those are the 4 lip glosses. This one right here, the one that you can barely see, is the Supreme Ritual. Where did that one go? This one is Fear Not. This one is Natural Virtue. And I believe this one is Temptation's Choice. Sorry. So, those are the lip glosses. And then, you see I still have the eyeshadow there? It's not budging. It's not, there's no fallout. It's not coming off at all. So I'm just going to go ahead and, while I have this wipe, I'm just going to wipe it off here. So those are all the palettes and the lip glosses. And then here is the brush. I'm not sure about using this to apply the shadows, but I can definitely see using it to blend them. So $59.50 for all of that, and I really feel like it was worth it. The palettes are well made. The eyeshadows and the blushes and the highlighters are all quality. The lip glosses are high quality. I really, really feel like I got my money's worth. And not only that, I really like the set. So that is the Divergent set, and I will be going and seeing the movie on the 21st. And I hope you enjoy. I will be doing a blog post. I'm at Jumping Mouse 9 at WordPress. If you guys want to go ahead and check me out there and see the swatches of all these on there in the next day or two. Have a good night, and I will see you later.